Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today I'm back with another Let's Make This Fun and Easy video in that series. So this is what we're making. It's just a plain base. Now you can decorate these up ever how you want. It's a pouch pocket with a pocket here and a pocket here, and it's got a hinge. So it's easy. It's fun to put into a journal. You can make this into a paper clip. You can put another hinge here and hinge it onto a page. Or just fill it up and stick it in a pocket. Whatever you want to do with it. And you can make it any size you want, okay? This particular one is, well, there's two different sizes because there's two different pockets that I hinged together. This one is... we're going to cut at 4 by 6.5, which makes it 3.5 tall. Does that make sense? Because we're going to fold up about 1/2 inch at the bottom. Okay, now this one is still, it's the 6.5 on the width, okay? But this one I made a little taller so it would peep out the top, you know, different size. So it's 4.5 on the that we'll cut on the height, because we fold over to make our pouch about 1/2 inch, you know. So yeah, and then these I had paper left, so why not put another pocket, right? So that's what I did with that. You've got this as a pouch pocket. This is a front little flat pocket. This is a little flat pocket, and this is another pouch pocket. You can load these up with just gobs of stuff. So I thought I'd show you how I did this. It's fun and easy. So I like fun and easy, don't you? I do. I just really do. Okay, so first we're going to cut, excuse me, we're going to cut at 4 by 6.5. Let's see which way I want to use this paper. Let me get this out of my way. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. So 4, let me pull my little doohickey out here. 4 is here, like so. And then I'm going to just do the cutting, get all the cutting done and out of the way. And then 4.5, yep, 4.5 is right there. Try to make sure you're getting it straight, because I don't know if you're as talented as I am. I can get that crooked when I'm doing this. I can. I know how. I don't know how I know how, but I know how. So there you go. Okay, now we got to do to 6. All right, we're just going to take them, stack them, and do to 6, because that's our width for our pouch pocket, right? And like I said, try to make sure you're touching everywhere up here, and that way you're straight. Okay, now we've got our little leftovers here, and we're going to be using those. Okay, get this out of the way. All right. Now, as you can see, I hope you can see, one's a little bit, you know, longer than the other one. So let's do this one. We're going to do our pouches first, and then we'll do the other part. Okay, we're just going to fold this in about 1/3-ish. It's not, you know, like you have to be super, super, super straight or right or whatever. Now, on this one, I want about 1/4 inch overlap. And if you make sure that this is all straight together, then you know your fold's going to be straight. So that's, and this is the same thing. You're going to do about 1/3-ish in. This is my version of 1/3-ish. Line it up with your bottom and top That way you know you got it pretty straight. And again, you're going to take about 1/4 of an inch and fold it there. Line it up. Do that. There you go. These are so easy. I'm telling you. They're just really, really easy. Fold up about 1/2 inch. We're folding a lot of stuff. We're not measuring a whole bunch of things. We just want it to be, you know, pretty simple. Okay? So I'm going to press down on these edges. Ooh, that spun. I didn't know I was making a spinner toy. Okay, excuse me. Now that we've got this folded, you can see where the fold is. I hope you can see it. What I'm going to do is take my scissors and from the fold down, cut that angle there. And from the fold down, cut that angle there. Pretty simple, huh? This is so easy. You can use this same method to make a paper bag or lots of different pouch pockets, okay? It's been around for eons and ages. Super easy, super simple. Just there you go. Okay, here we go. Do the same thing on this one. From the fold up, then open it out, and you're just cutting these pieces off because you don't need those in there in the way, having bulk. You don't even have to worry too much about them being real straight. You can angle them a little bit. It makes that fold up easier. Okay. So what we do is that, and there you go. Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause and ink this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now they're inked up. You just don't want to, if you're going to ink, you want to ink before you glue things down, right? Okay, so my little tricky thing on this is I put glue here along this edge, and then I put glue on the inside of this one. Pretty simple. There you go. Then I make sure I didn't get any glue in there where it doesn't need to be, because that can happen. So make sure you check what you're doing. Okay. Along there, I have I guess a habit of folding them the same way every time, so I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. Anyways, there you go. Check for inside glue because you don't need that. Then I'm going to do the bottom. I'm simply going to go along that line there, make sure I get my edges, and a good smattering of glue there so that it's covered, right? Then I'm going to roll it. Okay, so there we've got a pouch pocket, and here we're going to have the other one. Now these are fun just to make them single little pouch pockets, right? Super easy. If you wanted to, you could make them into a coin envelope by taking this off, and you know, I think I've shown that in some other videos. Anyways, this is just what we're doing today. Okay, now we've got this one and this one. This one's about 1/2 inch taller, which is what I wanted. So I'm going to stack them this way and find my center. We are at 1, 2, almost 3. So I'm thinking right here-ish. Find my pencil. For the center. Yeah, right there-ish. Okay. So I'm going to do it one at a time because this is, I use lightweight cardstock to make these things. So yeah, you don't want to overdo your, I didn't want those to flip out at me. They can go in odd and strange places. They really can. Okay. That's my silliness for the day. Probably not all of it, but that's some of it. Okay, so I'm just using this one as a template to, so that they match up, you know, they're in the same place. And I'm going to do a little inking here so that it's not showing any white, because this is a vintage background page that I printed on here. And yeah, this would probably be the better thing to do with it. Okay, so now that we've got this, we're going to do our little front pockets because it's cute to do that. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, 1.5 inches. We do like to use up our scraps when we make them, right? Okay, we're going to do 1.5 inches, making sure I've got it straight-ish. Ish. Okay. Now, oh, don't put it away, you silly. Okay, so I'm going to do this number because, yeah, it's just simpler. Is you could measure it and say, oh, it's this many inches, and then cut it, and it'd be too long or too short. If you put it right to the pocket, then you know you got, hopefully, the right size, right? Okay. Now we're going this one to here, and these are just little flat ones. I decided not to do a gusset on these because, yeah, you don't want too much bulk when you're making a little pouch pocket, right? There and there. I gotta erase my pencil lines. Okay. If you have little pencil lines, do erase them, because sometimes that really does show. You don't want it to. Okay. I am having to ink a little in front of you, but, well, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to. I don't want to put these on without inking them. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to use, again, the template of this, right? So that I have them more or less lining up. Yeah. There it goes. Excuse me. Okay. Yep. Now, I don't know. You don't have to put thumb notches in. And if you don't have one of these little doohickeys, just, you know, either skip it or find a little bottle cap like a soda bottle or any other bottle cap. Whatever is the size you want. They make these in all different sizes. I think I have 3, but I don't use them very often, so I thought, well, I'm going to use them, you know. So, yep, we're going to just put this down on the sides and the bottom, of course. Now you can use some of the extra cut off pieces of your paper to make belly bands, or you can just keep going with things like this. You just really can. You've got so many things that you can just add on. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, so I'm just putting a little front flat pocket and putting a hinge. because I think hinges are cool, right? Well, I think they are. So anyways, we're going to hinge these together, and that's going to be cool and fun. And yep, that's what we're going to do. Get glue on my mat because that's the way I roll. Okay. All right. Now, to hinge them together, we're going to get the excess glue off. We're going to put the hinge here on the back, and it's going to wrap around to back here, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Okay. Now, you can use this one. I have a leftover piece from when I was making the other one, so it's about 1 inch, okay? And then just score down the middle, 1/2 inch. All right? So we need to know how long our hinge needs to be, and we're measuring it for the small one, not the big one, because we want it to be sort of, kind of hidden, right? Okay. So we're going to cut it there, and then we'll trim our points on. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just be, you know. Okay, let's do this from the fold. You just need a little bit off. You don't have to take a whole big old huge wedge off, just a little. And the reason I do this is sometimes when you leave it square, that can come over the top, and you don't want that. I don't want that. So I'm going to put it like so, like other so, like so. And I thought, wow, that's really short. Okay, so we're going to do it like this, and then it's going to wrap around here. Yeah? Okay. Now, I have to, sorry, I'm inking in front of you again. And it just looks a little better if you get a little bit of ink here and there. It does. Some of this won't show. I just don't want to take the time to figure out which parts are going to show and which parts aren't. So I'm just doing the whole thing. I don't know. I'm weird that way. Didn't take but a 1/2 second or 3. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to put this on here like so. Yeah. And then we'll put the other one. You can use double stick tape to do this, but on this video I'm not doing that because it's quicker to use the glue. Because I'm doing this, right? Okay, so I want that right up to the edge of this. And you have to position it pretty quick if you got this Cosmic Shimmer or Art Glitter Glue, because this stuff dries really fast. So, yeah. Here you go. Alright, we've got that hinge on. Don't you like a good hinge? Okay, so now we're going to sit it here like so and stack it. And hold this still. And then we're just going to glue this. That way we know we're getting it in the right place. And it's not going to go all skew-wampus on us. Yeah. Okay. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. Now that you've got this together, you can decorate that with whatever you wish. Any digitals you have, fussy cuts, pieces of books, book page, magazine, whatever journal you're making or happy mail you're making, whatever theme, because you've got a neutral base. And you can just simply put it together, decorate it, and use it however you want. Okay? I'll put the measurements that I used for this one. You can use any measurements you want. It's completely up to you. These can be different every time or the same every time. It's just whatever you want to do. Just fun and easy. I'm going to be back in another video with the next fun and easies. But here you go. This is my fun and easies. Let's make it fun and easy, right? Okay. So, before I go, I wanted to tell you about the draw. I'm going to be giving away 4 digital journal kits over the next little while. I'll do a draw when I get to 700 subscribers, 800 subscribers, 900, and 1,000. That's 4. If you make a comment down below, any of my videos, you get put in the draw automatically. Well, it's not really automatically because I have to go and find the names and put them on a list, but it's automatically for you. Okay? So, yeah, make a comment, even if it's just saying hi or whatever. Then you're in the draw. And you get whatever journal kit is in my Etsy shop at the time of the draw. Okay? And if it's got bits and pieces here and there, you get the whole kit. You don't get just the bits and pieces. You get the whole thing. Okay? All right. Yeah, I think that's everything. Just say hi. That would be lovely and nice. So, yep, you guys have fun and take care. Let me know if you do these and how they come out. They're super simple and easy, right? Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.